evening and welcome to Southwest High Gymnasium, located here in southwest Minneapolis. Ryan Young along with Bill Chambliss for tonight's City Game of the Week. Minneapolis City Conference matching up the highly touted South from Minneapolis South versus the Southwest Lakers here at Southwest Laker Gymnasium. Welcome, Bill.
Oh, good to be here again. Should be a good game. A little quickness against size, although the size matches up pretty good.
Just to try to rattle off the starters to you. On the floor right now, starting for South, number 25, Tim Peters, number 21, Damon Owens, number 23, Ben Woogsland, number 55, P-Ray Lucier, and number 12, James Watson. For Southwest Lakers, number 14, Steadman, number 44, Core, number 24, Lindstrom, number 23, Johnson, and number 52, Mayhaw.
If Southwest continues to get the ball inside, it could make it very difficult for South.
And hitting the first, other two is Mayhaw. He's got his first point, and Southwest strikes first. And he hits the second.
Southwest is going to try and neutralize the speed of South and press them a little bit. Close call there. They could have had a hook and call, but they called a block and instead. Game 17 seconds old. We got 2 fouls already. I don't know if that's an omen or what.
Just into this one, 7:39, and now the third foul is called.
And the second foul on Steadman, their point guard, or number 2 guard. You want to put good pressure on him on the perimeter, but you don't want to reach in there.
Shot off the mark by Peters. Rebound by Johnson. He'll bring it down the floor.
Well, Peters will put up a lot of those shots. He's not bashful. And he can make a lot.
Nice look in down low, but the big guy can't convert. Southwest ball. Or Southpaw, rather.
Well, South wants to turn this into a running game. And it's to their advantage to get the ball down quickly before Southwest can set their defense up.
Woogsland scoring that last basket. He's got the first 2 points for South. We're all even. And the foul is going to go against Peters with the push.
I like the fact that the officials are setting the tempo of the game early and letting the kids know what they're going to call out here, and hopefully that should work out for a better ball game. I haven't seen either two of these officials work, either one of these two.
The big guy Core on the box battling, and the charge is going to be the call.
Pick up a charge on that one. I thought he traveled into that charge, but you know they're calling a pretty fast-paced game here. Could work out to be slow when he gets in the bonus here.
Peters with the ball. Kick it down to Woogsland. Nice little pass, and Lucier scores for 2.
It was a nice pass inside. They almost won too many passes, but a good job of being unselfish by the South Tigers.
4-2, South on top. And Damon Owens stays home and draws the charge.
This game could very well work out to who's got the best bench. Picking up a lot of fouls early.
That foul will go against number 23, Johnson. That's his first. Peters, Owens. Nice pass by Owens. And
doing a very nice job with interior passing.
And the Lakers will work the ball around the top. Outside from 21 off the mark. Rebound loose here.
Peter Strong can make that shot. He's got to have a little more confidence in that, because that's what the shot he's going to have to make to keep the middle open inside for Southwest and let their 2 big guys get a couple easy baskets.
South High coached by Craig LeSueur. The coach for the Southwest Lakers is Jim Williams, his first year here at Southwest. Nice fake by Peters.
A lot of young coaches in the league this year.
And on the line, we've got a couple interesting games coming up this Friday. South is going to travel over after this one to play Washburn. Should be a big game, as well as North and Roosevelt matching up in the city. Bill, we used to talk a lot when we'd be on the air about the city conference. This year, exceptionally strong. 3 teams ranked at one point in the top 15 in the state.
Doing a very nice job of the coaches getting the kids involved in summer programs and working with them and teaching a lot of fundamentals. So it's going to be wide open to see who wins this thing.
Owens. Nice little pass, but can't convert. Was Watson. And that's Johnson.
To be effective, Southwest has got to catch the ball and turn and look inside. They're catching the ball a lot, and there it is. A good example. They pass, turn, look inside. They got a possibility of a 3-point play now. Before, they were just catching on the perimeter and looking back to the perimeter. You got to look inside, see what's going on.
Mayhall hits the turnaround and the foul. He's got 4 points in this game. The only 4 points for Southwest.
Yeah, Big John Mahal, he started for the Lakers last year, too, and is doing a good job. He's got to provide some leadership this year. Last year he was a kid on the team. Now he's a little older, so he's got to help out with a lot of things.
Mahal, 6'6", junior, co-captain of this Southwest Laker team. Owens. Devastating when he gets inside that 10-foot range.
I don't know if the officials have taken the perimeter defense out, or if this Owens is just that good to penetrate through it, but he's getting a lot of shots inside. And they're breaking the defense down. If you can get inside the free throw lane, that's big trouble for the defending team.
Well, as we look around this gym here this evening, we've got some people in attendance here that we haven't seen come out in a while. Coach Jay Pivick across the way, along with Ron Gates from Minneapolis Community College. Ed Prohofsky, the athletic director, is here as well.
I see the MCC staff not having quite the banner year that they had last year, but they do a good job of recruiting the city athletes and giving them a chance to play after high school. So I'm sure they're here looking over a few players who they want for next year's squad. Big block that time by John Mahal.
Nice block by Mahal.
And not only do the officials take care of the players on the court, they get the cheerleaders to move over. So they're well versed in this game. I thought he was going to choreograph one of the routines for the girls.
Peters. Owens working around.
See, they got to bother him on the perimeter. That's trouble. There you go.
And a nice roll. Lucier has got 6 points in this one already.
Either the Lakers are going to have to sag back and force the Tigers to shoot perimeter shots, or they're going to have to toughen up that position on defense.
Owens, the finish.
Now, that's one of the dunks on the varsity dunks, see? That's not one of those late conference dunks. That was very nice.
And Damon Owens, congratulations for the 4th official dunk on Metro Area Sports Rap TV this year. Definitely will make the highlight reels with that one, though. I bet you never guess who had the first dunk this year in the city.
The big fella from Washburn. He
had 2 and 3, but not 1.
Who that one of the North guys?
Snoddy. Boyd Snoddy over at Roosevelt at the first dunk of the year. And coming in number 2 and 3 was Eric Minnie over at Washburn. Now Damon Owens, number 4. Might even find himself a t-shirt by the end of the season.
Let's look and see if the Lakers and what they're going to do on defense here. They got to keep the Tigers out of the lane. Now, they're not shooting well from the perimeter. Make them shoot the long shots. Back off a little bit and control it. There you go.
Well, can't convert there is Johnson. Back the other end, Owens. Good up by Owens.
Very nice, strong move by Owens in there. You know, the rule of thumb on that last missed layup, the rule of thumb, we like to tell our players, if you're not going to dunk the ball, use the backboard. And, you know, if he's not going to dunk it, just lay it in nice and easy. You get 2 points.
And a foul called underneath. Well, 2:05 remaining in the first quarter. South up 14-7 over the Southwest Lakers.
Southwest already in the bonus.
Rebound South. Peters.
Back off of him, make him shoot it. Owens, you got to play back off this kid and test him, see if he can shoot the perimeter shot. All right, now challenge him, use the board.
Crossover by Johnson and the roll.
Didn't use the board, but he came up with a pretty nice move on that.
Justin Daisy has 2 points. His first 2 points of the game. 16-9.
We want to lose a nice little touch pass in there, and you got a guy wide open for a layup. So.
Johnson up top. They've had to take Steadman out, who normally plays up top, because of his 2 fouls early.
There's a good shot. Strom knocks in for him. He's got to make those. There's that penetration again. They can't stop South's penetration.
Pass, Owens.
South has not hit a perimeter shot yet and has not looked good shooting any of the perimeter shots. I think the Lakers have to adjust their defense to force them to shoot that shot until they prove it. But right now they're able to penetrate right through the lane and dish it off a lot of easy baskets.
Right now the big guy down low for South is Lucier. He's got 6 points. Damon Owen has 6, but again, those 6 have all come down low and 1 dunk.
Oh, yeah.
Peters yet to score in this one. It's just a matter of time until he starts shooting those threes. We saw him play in the Pro-Am League last summer.
Oh, yeah.
Shot a lot of threes.
Yeah, a lot of things, the different gems, being cold coming inside affect the guys shooting. So I'd say let him shoot until he starts hitting some and then adjust your defense. But right now, you got to back off.
Owens hits 2 more. He's got 8 in this one. The refs are really calling it tight on this one.
They are calling it tight. That was a good call. It was an over the back, reaching in there, trying to get the steal. The South is using what a lot of coaches refer to as junk defenses. So they use a variety of defenses, a little half-court press, a little full-court, boxing one. Those kind of things are not your gadget-type defenses. And they work well against a team that's not prepared.
18-11, South on top here. We're at Southwest High Gymnasium. Nice look by Owens. And right back comes South. And rebound by Mahal.
He tried to dress that dunk up a little too much. That one was for the fans, and it didn't work. Cost him two.
Good effort by Owens, nevertheless. MASW likes to see those dunks.
I like them. 33 Hawkins are going to pick up a foul after the basket was scored.
Foul's going to go on Hawkins. That's his first. Team 7. They're in the bonus now.
They win? There we go.
Going to the line, number 32, Damon Jenkins. And Jenkins misses the front end. Southwest ball.
Turned out to be a pretty good quarter. High scoring in spite of all the fouls. 18-13 now. The Lakers are down by 5.
Well, 18-13 is the score here. We've got a break in the action, and we'll take one here as well. You're watching City Basketball Game of the Week on Metro Area Sports Wrap Production. Stay tuned. What is that referee's name with
Frank White. I watched him do the Hamlin St. Thomas game last night. At MIAC.
Really?
Doesn't matter. St. Thomas is too good. Yeah, heads and shoulders.
Well, back to action here, just getting ready to start the second quarter. You mentioned that Southwest needs to make some changes on defense, maybe to compensate, try to take South's inside game away.
I think you pack it in the lane. The post guys confront their men inside there, and that way they can cut off the passing lane. And the guards on the perimeter can kind of sag in. South, as I said, they haven't shot a perimeter shot that looked good in the first quarter. So maybe this is not their outside shooting night. Cut off the inside game.
Well, the turnaround by Daisy. Off the mark, but he'll draw the foul. Just taking a look at Justin Daisy. Gotta like his build.
There's a big kid out there. I don't think he can play a little bit. We'll see what happens. Likes to jump, too.
Well, it's the first one. Now 19-13. Does this gym have a name, though? He used to hang out down here, Bill. Does this gym have a name officially?
I'm not sure. I don't think it does. Years ago, when West High School was in action and did not have their own gym, I was coaching. They didn't have a gym big enough for conference games. We played our home games here at Southwest, and that goes back 20 years or so. And Frank Hinch is now the head coach at Roosevelt, and I coached against each other, and he was at Southwest. Early steal by Southwest, and he missed opportunity.
So far, we've seen Southwest do some things this year as far as playing in games here televised. It seems that they haven't really got the flow set up from the get-go of the game, it seems.
Well, they got some talent out there, but they don't seem to know exactly what their strengths are. And so they seem to go away from it. When they're hot from the perimeter, they go it inside. When they get it going inside, like tonight, where they should have a field day, they don't get it in enough.
Peters.
They picked their defense up a little bit. Nice job on the perimeter.
Good defense by Southwest made Peters adjust his shot. Mahal.
Now, there was a good play there. Mahal got his shot blocked, but the fact they got it inside and they allowed Hawkins to get a rebound and bang it back in. I mean, their strength is inside in tonight's game.
Somebody I noticed missing from this team for South is Williams.
We can only speculate why he's not here, but I think I got a good idea.
And nice strong take.
Mark Johnson can do that a lot. He can beat these guys. He can beat most of South's guards and most of the guards in the city with quickness and his ball handling ability and get to the basket.
Shot off the mark by Peters. Owens and Daisy fight, and Owens.
Now, there's just a question of desire on that one. No way he should have got that ball. He just wanted more than anybody else. Got a traveling violation after the inside move. I was just watching that inside play, and I noticed one of the Southwest Lakers were trying to block Owens out, and Owens gave him a little move. He ended up right under the basket, and the kid was blocking out there. Now, that's a fundamental thing that needs to be corrected, because you can't let this guy get close to the basket.
(19-17) and now 19-all. Lakers have tied it up.
This is a simple game. Get the ball inside till they stop you.
7 points now for Maul. As the ball goes out of bounds by Woodson. Credit that last basket, I believe. I believe it goes to Peters. Okay. We'll give it to Peters.
Okay. Missed opportunity again. Take care of the ball. Now they're not back on defense. They should get an easy one or a foul. There it is.
And Lucier's now got his 8th point of this game. And a timeout called by Southwest.
So Coach Williams gets a timeout for Southwest over there, and I don't think he likes the things that are going on. Mainly, when you get beat full court like that on a pass, I mean, somebody's got to be back, but they're not back on there. They turn the back to the basket, so I think he wants more than anything else to hustle. If you're going to get beat, you know, put your best effort forward first anyway. But we're not seeing it yet, and he's pretty disappointed as he called that timeout.
Also, they had just crawled back. They had tied the game up at 19.
They had it tied up, yeah. A missed opportunity down. They gave up 2 easy baskets on.
If you've been keeping your eyes on Minneapolis Community College at all this season, you'll see down there one of the big players, big guns down there this year is ex-Southwest player.
We got a couple of Southwest kids down there. Bernie Darlin, yeah, he's a nice player. And Minneapolis Community College does a good job of getting the city players, like I said before. They give them a chance to play.
The ball around the fake. And the foul.
An offensive foul I didn't see on that one. Against Hawkins, his 2nd foul. Tremaine Core coming in, replacing Hawkins, who picked up his second foul. Let's see if Tremaine can control that middle. He's got the body to keep people out of there. Southwest adjusting, goes to a 1-3-1 zone. Seen a lot more zones in basketball this year.
Peters, he's open for the jumper. And rebound by the big guy, Core.
Comes right in rebounding. There's another case. Catch the ball, turn and face. What do you got inside?
Last time we saw Southwest play here on TV, they went up against Roosevelt. The big guy, Core, down low, had 12 points in that game.
And besides Washburn, I think Southwest has got one of the best outside games in the city, inside games in the city. Look up, look up. You got two guys down, and there's...
Nice look there.
Well, there's a breakdown on the South's defense. They had two guys down. Their transition defense. They didn't get back in time. Pick up a what the coach thought should have been a traveling call, but he got a little bump to help him travel.
South on top. And Steadman gets it to
Steadman doing a nice job.
And Steadman making things work for Southwest right now.
Well, he's a player. He works hard in there all the time. He played a lot last year as a 9th grader. He's a player.
And now 23-21, just a 2-point lead by South.
Pretty good defense that time. Now the weakness of this 1-3-1 defense is the backside rebound. And when the ball's on the opposite side, you usually end up with a small man trying to block out one or maybe two big guys, and that's the problem.
Peters from outside. Off the mark.
That's the best looking shot. Southwest running, Mark Johnson. Nice pass into Steadman. For a game that was so tightly called in the first quarter, I think they're missing a lot the second quarter. Maybe my angle has changed.
3:17 remaining here in the second quarter, 23-22. Southwest has made and a pass right there thrown.
Good hustle back on defense. Strom picks it away from the Tigers. I see they posted the number of fouls that South has committed at 17. You're supposed to stop it at 7 and college at 10. But maybe they're trying to send a message to the officials.
Owens set the inbounded. He's got Daisy. 5 points now for Daisy.
He had to adjust his mouthpiece so he could do a better job of talking trash.
Steadman. Wogsland. And Owens could have his.
He made sure on that one. He got all of that.
Now the 4th and 5th dunk have been fulfilled by Damon Owens. Could have had 6 today.
If Southwest doesn't watch these guys flying after every shot, they seem to be releasing. They got to make an adjustment on that.
Core. So nonchalantly.
Kind of slow motion, nice move.
Core with the basket. Peters, the look inside the Daisy. And Southwest has
got
the
a man
numbers.
open. He had a man open. He tried to dress the layup up a little bit and thought it was showtime, I guess, and got a shot rejected. Got a guy wide open on Steadman on the wing. Lucky Steadman kept hustling down the floor. You got to give it to him. Score the hoop.
Johnson definitely had the angle to give the pass up across the middle. Easy layup. Opted to go up strong with it and draw the foul. Foul will go against Peters.
I don't even know if he went up strong. He tried. He kind of watching too many of the NBA highlight films.
Loses it out of bounds. It's been a game, but it hasn't been a game of flows, so to speak.
No, it really had no. Either team seems to get flowing with it. The South wants to run. The Southwest is, I don't know what they want to do for sure. I know they should get it inside.
Southwest right now having trouble rotating the ball.
Yeah, the South has switched its defense a little more to a straight 2-3 zone and trying to clog that middle up. They're getting help from the ball side forward and the postman.
And nice defense by Steele. Causes the turnover. South ball. Daisy from 8.
This is a very strange game. They turn it up 1 minute with real intense defense, and next minute they get passes inside that are impossible or should never happen, and it's happening.
27-24, 3-point lead by South.
Well, let's see what happens at this half, at the end of the half here, what adjustments the coaches can make and to get their teams in good winning position here.
And Strom hits another one to pull them within 2 now. Just about.
Say again a little bit. Let this guy try one.
Roseland from
he hits one. That's the first perimeter shot they hit.
5 points now for Wogsland. Ryan Young along with Bill Chambliss. The Southwest Lakers and the South High Tigers. Oh. Nice look to the backside.
The opportunities are there.
And Wogsland doesn't watch it. He's going to get blown for a tee.
He's begging for a tee. He's daring them to tee him up.
Gotta like those socks that Wogsland wears, though, huh?
It's a throwback to the 60s. At least they're not those black socks that are bad for your feet, athletic feet, and all that kind of stuff.
I don't see any black socks on the court tonight.
Well, that's good.
Peters, he'll control the offense. 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. Well, some changes right now that you see that maybe either team has to make in the locker room.
Oh, yes, good.
Well, I'm going to see if they can adjust it. It's all going to be done on the defensive ends for both teams. They're going to try and play for the last shot. They're ignoring their inside people.
Yeah. Good defense by South.
Well, South's been playing good defense ever since Lasora got there.
And Peters should have an easy 2.
Good hustle back by two of the Lakers to force a loss of control.
I guess that will end the half. What an interesting way to end the half.
Well, it was a good effort anyway. I got to like that.
29-25. It's halftime. We're going to take a break here, kick back, grab a hot dog, and listen to the band. Stay tuned. You're watching the high school boys game of the week. The Southwest Lakers and the South High Tigers.
Better watch this.
Okay. I don't want to touch something.
Welcome back to action here. Second half action, just getting ourselves underway here.
Yeah, Southwest inbounding the ball, takes it down. Let's see. I feel like Southwest has got to just milk the ball inside. Just keep it in the inside until they can't do it anymore.
Well, taking a look at some of the first half highlights, the big highlight for South, of course, 2 dunks and Damon Owens, 10 points. And the highlight so far, Mahal for Southwest, 9 points. And again, Damon Owens getting all those points down low or dunks.
I think they hit one perimeter shot. I think Peters took an elbow to the face on this last possession. And not Peters, who was that? Owens? That was Owens guarding one of the post people. I don't think it was an intentional elbow, but he took one, and he's just been taken to the sidelines.
During the halftime, I had a chance to talk with Williams as far as why he's not out. He says he twisted his knee in practice, would like to be back, and this one says he does not want to miss the Washburn game at South coming up this Friday. Loose here. It's kind of quiet in the second half of the first half. Now comes out with 2. He's got 10 on the game.
Looks like both teams are going to go inside this half. This will be some fun basketball now. Just kind of surveying the staffs, coaching staffs over there. Coach Melky taking a page out of the GQ coaching book and looking pretty sharp over there. And they all do. Both teams look well. You know, if you represent your schools well and are positive examples for your kids, you get a lot out of them. They look good. And the kids are playing good, and they look good too.
Owens is shot off the mark. Correct that. That wasn't Owens. Lucier from 4. And Daisy is going to get over the back.
Daisy over the back of Steadman. I found out this official who just made the call that went in half court now is a son of Jerry Seaman, the head of the NFL officials. So one of the local products following in Dad's footsteps.
And nice move, taking it strong. There's Johnson. He's got his 6th point on the game.
Johnson taking it to the hole very strongly there.
31-27, South on top here at Southwest High Gymnasium. Steadman to the big guy, turn around from 6.
And he's fading on that. He's got to go strong to the basket.
Peters wide open for 3.
And he got too good of a look at that.
And that is Peters' first official point of the game. We credited Peters early with 1. Take it away. Now give him back the 3. I'm sure he doesn't mind. And Johnson beating Peters.
Now they're making some. I think look for South to make some adjustments. Southwest is not just throwing the ball into the post people inside. That time was a post player to the point guard for an inside shot. So that worked out pretty good. I like the adjustments they made.
34-31. 5:53 remaining here in the third quarter. What are you doing to fill your time, Bill?
Well, I'm investigating some business opportunities in the antique world and having some fun with that, and just kind of, just biding my time. Doing a lot of basketball stuff. I got some other booklet things I want to put out for the summer to take them to some camps. And so a lot of jobs going to be opening up. About another, the season's almost over in another month. So
yeah, no doubt. How it whizzes on by.
Yeah, it goes by, and I'm looking to get back into it. I've had some calls out in Arizona to do some things, and it's just time to make a change.
Must be excited about the All-Star game coming up here in a few weeks.
All-Star game should be a lot of fun. I like the thing they're doing with the rookies, the rookie All-Star League. That should be a real good time. Looking for Shaq's old man to come in town. We have to spend some time together. And hopefully he'll contact me if he gets up here. He's a celebrity now.
Shot and following up a shot strong. That's Jenkins. He's got 2. And
you know, South doesn't always have a lot of talent. They have a few good players, and the other ones make up for that with just mentally tougher than everybody else.
Watson, the pass to Peters.
Steadman with a steal. Reads Johnson up there and lays it up. He hustles down and gets it back.
Steadman now with 5 points in this one. And down by 3, Stella Southwest. Peters. The crossover to lose it. Jenkins, nice pass inside.
Tremendous interior passing.
Nice move.
Johnson dresses it up a little bit for the home team.
10 points now for Johnson in this one. And it's a 1-point game.
So you got an interesting group of players out there. Some of them, you know, Mark likes to play a what? Oh, I got one. Seems to be some confusion. Do they have coaching boxes here, or what's the story here?
4:33 remaining in this one, 36-35. The crowd voicing their opinion.
I think there was a ball that was thought to be deflected.
Watson
Southwest said they didn't.
Peters. He's looking for Watson. He's in the corner. And he's wide open for the 3. Nice shot.
They're hitting
James
this half.
James Watson showing the range.
Thank you.
South showing a little bit different defense now, though.
Yeah, they're trying to trap out of their defense now.
And a turnover created. Daisy. Watson. Nice pass to Peters. And 5 points now for Peters.
Nothing pretty, no real skill to that, just mental toughness, and they get it done.
Steadman tried to go up strong, but Daisy with the rejection.
I don't think anybody wanted that one, Ryan. They're just up for grabs, but good hustle by both teams. You know, you're not seeing the finest basketball out here, but you're seeing a lot of guys putting it all on the line and just really hustling, getting after it. And you get better by working hard at the game.
The move underneath. Nice block. Daisy, no part of that one. And Peters the finish on the give from Watson.
So a 1-point game has exploded into an 8-point game just after the timeout. They got real mentally tough, and they went after him.
And to a credit to South with one of their highly touted players, Damon Owens, on the bench. Peters and Watson stepping up and filling the void.
I see Owens checking back in with a bandage over his eye.
Did you have a chance to see any city games this year? I know you've been seeing some MIAC games.
I watched Roosevelt play, and Messes is like the best point guard around.
Oh,
and he does a real nice job with them. A little bit different now with some of the players they have don't answer the call after his passes, and I hope he doesn't think he has to carry the whole load and try and do too many things. Just give his guys a chance to adjust to his game, and they'll get it done. I'm looking for Elijah Hanna to step his game up a little bit. We've been kind of waiting for the last couple of years to see if this guy's got, and he can play, but he's not turning it on yet, so he's overdue.
Started as a freshman for that Roosevelt team. Actually came in as a sixth man as a freshman. What do you think about this theory? Mestis, possibly the next city player to go to a place like the University of Minnesota.
The only thing I think is going to hinder him is his height. So they'll be looking for a player who can, you know, I don't know if he'll go to Minnesota. He's got Division I capabilities. I hope he'd go somewhere. If he plays with a big team, he got a big two guard, then he'll be okay.
43-35. Owens with the Band-Aid slightly above his eye.
John Mahal with a basket in the lane.
Mahal now with 13 points in this one. Still, neither team utilizing the big men down low.
No. Southwest switched to a man-to-man defense. Did a nice job. Tried to get a pass down there. It wasn't quite hard enough. And intercepted.
And steal.
Missed opportunities. I seem to be saying that a lot. You got a 2-on-0 break and he can't convert.
Judson steal.
Right, try to back off for him, make him shoot a jump shot, and see what happens.
.159 remaining now, 43-37. Now 43-39.
John Mahal with a nice shot inside of 8 feet.
Mahal with 15 in this one so far.
Ben Wogslin checking in for the Tigers now, number 23. Replacing number 54, Justin Daisy.
Not bad. When you're done at South, come on back. We'll have you on the mic. Here and there from Sarah Martins. Yeah.
Nice stroke by number 23, Ben Wogslin.
A nice shot from about 8 feet.
Where's our security corps when we need them down here? 6 points now for Wogslin as the ball goes out of bounds. Off number 33, that's off of Hawkins.
The fans do not agree with the calls of the officials. The coaches got to be careful not to get so much into the officials where they forget to coach the teams.
From outside. And steal hits.
South is starting to hit the perimeter shots now. It's going to make it awfully tough on Southwest to get back into this.
And nice move by Steadman to convert the 2. 7 points now for the Steadman.
Been in the lane for a long time.
And out of bounds, Owens. We mentioned earlier in this one the flow. If they could wrap it, would not flow is the word to use.
See, if you could focus in on your defense and let your defense carry until you get some offensive flow. But neither team was, well, South, that's how they got their lead with the defense, but it hasn't been consistent.
9 points now as the scrap goes on.
Now they made a nice steal. Get it to your guard, set it up, and get a good shot out of this and see what we can do. You got to get it over, though.
And the shot. And that'll do it here for the third quarter. 47-43 the score. South High Tigers on top. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter action here from the Southwest High Gymnasium in beautiful Southwest Minneapolis. You're watching Metro Area Sports Wrap Productions of the Boys High School Game of the Week.
I like Prairie Boys Schools of the Boys High School. It's beautiful Southwest Minneapolis.
When are you guys going to come on and do some games?
Can we get interviewed? Oh, yes, I believe it.
Hey, I thought last time I asked you guys if you want to get interviewed, you said no. Yeah, Zoe said she'd get interviewed, but you were not uncomfortable. Don't you remember when I asked that?
I didn't say no. I would never say no. Yes. I wouldn't.
I think we're going to do this Friday. So, we'll get you down. We'll do your game then, too. Hey, what you guys win? Did you guys win?
No, we lost. Yeah, of course we won. 38-52. Think about Washburn. Think about Washburn. They're sophomores. They can win anyway. They can lose anyway. And they proved that. They beat North and they lost their innocent. So, Tim!
Well, fourth quarter action back here. Ryan Young along with Bill Chambliss. Southwest High School. Timeout call by Peters. Well, Bill, your impressions of what needs to happen here in the fourth quarter for Southwest, only down by 5.
Southwest, well, let's see, they're 5 or, yeah, down 4 now. If they can just make an adjustment and play solid. Yeah, they're just kind of not doing anything. I mean, sometimes they made a couple nice plays. Remember that pass I talked about from the post to the point, and he laid it up inside. I mean, those kind of things are good execution baskets, which you can get a lot of them during the game. Stay with that. Pick the defense up. They switch to a man-to-man like that, and they'll stay with that, so they're not going to leave anybody unguarded. With South now, they just can't get too emotional and lose the flow of it, because their defense is carrying them. They can get up, the 10 points, 10, 12 points this half. I think they could pull it out.
Well, only a 4-point lead for South, 47-43. One of the lights is burnt out in the scoreboard.
There it is.
Peters with the ball up top. Wugsland looks down low. Lucia. And now with 12 points in this one.
A lot of complaining to the officials by the players, and I don't like that.
It has been a very vocal game outwardly toward the officials.
With these new mouthpieces, and the officials can't understand them, so that's probably good.
And the big guy, Mahal, really carrying his team in the second half so far.
They're trading baskets.
And Judson steals.
Southwest can't afford to trade baskets. They want to play some tough defense, get a score here, come back and play defense.
17 points for Mahal. Johnson. Nice pass by Mahal. Tell you, we often don't talk about other players outside of the city area here on Metro Sports Wrap. Player I saw play last weekend for the first time this year, who's phenomenal, Jason Kidd.
From California?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a player.
Holy cow.
Yeah, he's better than your average guards, that's for sure. A lot of talk about him leaving early to play for the money. For the real money next year. Rumor about the California teams already playing for money.
Oh, look inside the Owens is Peters.
Just take your time, lay this up. Don't get cute with it. There you go. Missed opportunity.
And Steadman crashes the boards, draws the foul.
Fortunately, he's hustling. He gets the rebound and get him going. So he saved it. Now if you can knock down 2, they're right back in this.
And Steadman hits the first. John Steadman, 5'11", sophomore. Some things to work on here at Southwest with 2 of their biggest scorers right now, underclassmen.
That was a foul, but I think Coach Lasura won't fault him on that. He's attacking the glass. He's trying to make something happen on that. Played it above the rim, but he got a little bit of the guy's back.
6:27 remaining in the 4th quarter. Ryan Young along with Bill Chambliss here at Southwest High Gymnasium.
Southwest South looking to trap on defense. You can swing the ball around. You got a couple people open.
And defense pressure by South.
Yeah, see, and that's what defensive pressure does. It's not always come up with a steal, but they force you to make a play. You think something's happening, and you rush yourself, and you throw it against the side of the board, which is just as good as a steal.
Owens. And count it. $14 points now for Lucia. He's done a good job downloading it.
I didn't think he'd be able to handle it in there because he doesn't have the real physical appearance like the Southwest kids, but they're not using their bulk and strength to their advantage, and allows him to stick around and make a positive contribution.
Here's a stat that might surprise you, Bill. Owens is yet to score in the second half.
Well, he got hurt early.
And like that, there he goes. Owens now with 12 points.
Yeah, he got hurt early, but he came back in. Now he's got the feel of it, so could be a bad time for the Lakers.
Ball movement in. Mahal.
Good ball movement, patience, get the ball inside, and he got 2. Now they got to play D and stop these guys.
19 points now for Mahal. His sister plays on the team as well. On the girls' team, that is. Stephanie.
They're just doing a tremendous job going to the basket. Interior passing is exceptional. And I don't know if you can work on that. You just got to stop the penetration of the ball.
$16 points now for Lucia.
Good block, turns out to a jump ball. Possession stays with the Lakers.
Well, 7-point lead here for South. 4:41 remaining.
See what happened on that exchange.
Well, in case
Johnson picked up a foul, though, and that's his 5th. Well, he gets to watch the rest of this.
Well, South looking to take the second victory of the evening. The first one came earlier this evening. South High girls defeating the Southwest Lakers 61-38 as the South High Tiger girls basketball team continues to roll right along. I've been impressed with the girls' basketball side of it as well. There's some strong teams this year in the City Conference.
I haven't had an opportunity to watch them. I watched Southwest boys play here a few times. I'm going to get to some of the girls' games next week.
Shonda Holden leads the Metro in scoring last time we checked with a 24-point average for Minneapolis North. Owens off the mark. Southwest ball.
Mahal knocked in two. They played good defense and come up with a rebound. Now if they convert here again, it's going to be trouble for the Tigers. Not a bad shot.
Nice pass. And James Watson has 5 points in this one. None sweeter than that deuce.
When they write this one up, they'll say the interior passing of South and the unselfishness that goes along with it was exceptional.
And Steadman takes it right back. 13 points now for Steadman.
Should be 15.
Ooh.
Nice outlet pass. They finished it well. They went in there strong, blocked from behind. I like it.
Good fundamental basketball.
The South's not going to let them have any weak stuff inside there. They're making you earn everything, and you come up with a few fouls doing that, but you send a message too.
Yep, good point. And Steadman misses the first. 59-54.
Turns out to be a good foul.
And the Stead. 14 points now for Steadman in this one. All but 3 coming here in the second half.
Southwest trying to extend their defense a little bit, doing a pretty good job out front.
Watson. Nice look in to steal. Lucier's got his point.
No fancy pass, nothing cute. Get it inside and get it done.
18 points now for Lucier. 1 behind Mayhaw.
They're passing the ball so well inside that they're intimidating the help side defense because the guy doesn't want to come over and help out because they know his man's going to cut to the basket and he might end up with the ball.
And Stead hits the first of. Well, we used to call this the barn back in the days because of the shingles that kind of line the outside of the gym.
They might still call it that. Steadman knocks down 2. Now the coach wants them to extend the defense even more, which they have to do. They're down 4. Forced action.
16 points for Steadman. Owens in trouble. And off of Watson's hand.
4-point game. 3:01 left. South calls a timeout. They usually toughen up when they come out of this out of their timeouts. Let's see if they do, if they make a switch on defense. Southwest, I assume, going to try and get the ball inside. You don't need a 3-pointer yet. You're down 4. You got 3 minutes to go, and you got the ball in the front court.
Good point, 61-57. A timeout's taken. We'll take one as well. Stay tuned. You're watching the boys high school city conference game of the week. Southside Tigers coming over here to Southwest Lakerland and Southwest Minneapolis. And Southwest Lakers finding themselves down by just 4. We'll be right back.
Which game you going to be at Friday?
Yeah. Can you go Roosevelt North?
I don't know because I'm doing an antique show this weekend.
Oh, you are, huh?
And I got to figure out, I don't know what time it's over. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know. It's at Apache Mall. I don't know what time the mall is closed.
Okay. Thanks.
Crap, you're just trying to get on TV. He's just trying to get on TV. He's just trying to get on TV, huh?
Back to action here. Some popcorn just handed to me by a gentleman here in the crowd. Thank you.
That was little Pat Trapp, younger brother of one of the Southwest Laker, Aaron Trapp, a girls basketball player.
And father, who was the coach, too.
They did.
Worked a lot of the City of Lakes organization.
It was a nice job helping the kids out. Southwest missed an opportunity there. That's pretty good help side. Oh, he traveled there. Not called. They played pretty good defense on that. Played good defense on that one. Last possession, but didn't come up with the rebound, and now the Tigers are on the line for 2.
61-57, it's crunch time. And Jenkins misses the first.
It's always interesting to see what team comes out and wins the possession or the next 2 possessions out of a timeout. The Lakers got the ball inside, missed the shot, South rebounded. It's even right now.
Missed them both. Southwest ball.
Now let's see if they can extend this, get a good shot out of this. I think Johnson's trying to look for a shot for himself. What do you got inside there? Look in, look in.
And down goes Jenkins, hits the deck.
This is where the confusion, first part of the confusion starts for the Lakers, not with the player being hurt there. They got the perimeter people yo-yoing with the ball outside there instead of trying to get it inside. Now they have to make a decision. Either the outside people are going to run something or they want to get it inside. I think it was an inadvertent elbow again by Hawkins. Hits, what's this fellow, number 32? Jenkins. He took a shot to the jaw. Let's hope it wasn't intentional. The officials didn't see it as intentional, so let's hope sportsmanship prevails.
Well, I'd like to remind everybody out there watching this game and any other Metro Area Sports Wrap game, you can be associated with these games and have your name added into the credits and be part of underwriting. And help keep these games alive and kicking strong as we bring them here and to the rest of the metro area via Regional Channel 6. For more information, contact us here, Metro Area Sports Wrap, in care of Minneapolis Television Network, 125 Duncan, Southeast Main Street, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 55414.
Meantime, Owens comes up strong with a power dunk.
Owens now with 3 dunks in this one. He'll take the 3, the 4, 5, and 6. Making a highlight reel all in one night.
With more to come, possibly. Hang on, stay with us. Mark Johnson on the line for a 1-and-1. Misses the first end, and the Tigers rebound.
Owens has really got some explosive jumping ability.
He just attacks the glass.
Wide open.
Probably an ill-advised shot, but he comes up with a rebound.
Nice pass from Watson.
They are just killing the Lakers with their interior passing. The shot, an ill-advised shot. They're trying to milk the clock, but he came up strong with it. Missed the shot, followed it, and got a rebound. Made a nice pass inside.
And Watson sets up Lucier. 20 points now for Lucier in this one.
Nothing away from 5 feet, maybe even 3 feet. And, you know, you're a big guy. They run the offense to you to get the ball inside, and he rings the bell. That's all you need.
Well, I'd also like to remind you about a couple events we have coming up here at Metro Area Sports Wrap Productions. Again, continuing the coverage of Minnesota professional boxing. Keeping that in honor, we'll be there at the St. Paul Radisson Hotel. February 16th at 7:30 p.m. Minnesota lightweight champion, number 19 in the world by the WBC, jumping Johnny Montantis will take center ring. Make sure you can join us there, as well as another event going on the 26th of February, and that is the Joe Louis Day celebration at the St. Paul Radisson Hotel as well. And that's put on by the Willie L. Carter Youth Foundation in St. Paul to honor Joe Louis and his accomplishments.
And there were quite a few of them.
Including, I believe, the first Afro-American to win the heavyweight title.
No, I think he was second now. Jack Johnson had one.
I have been misinformed.
there was some controversy involved in Jack Johnson's title, so that might have be what fouled up the history. Nice move inside while we went away. Peter Strom knocks down a deuce. He gets to shoot a. Let's see, are they calling that no good? But he gave him 2 and he gets 1 shot.
The South High Tiger girls basketball team flicking their popcorn seeds down here on the table.
He didn't give him the deuce. He hits the first end of the 2 shots and the second. When he shoots with confidence, he's a heck of a shooter. This might not work out to be a bad foul here because Owens hasn't really proven himself on the line, and they're not in the bonus yet. Remember, they were in the bonus in the first quarter after about 3 minutes. Now the game's almost over. And now they're in it. That's awfully close to an intentional foul there.
65-59, South on top, 1:12 remaining in this one. I know it's not over, Bill, but tell me a little bit what you think about each of these teams here.
Well, I like what South is doing with their mental toughness, and the interior passing, as I say, has been exceptional. I think that's going to carry them quite a way. They'll make it tough against everybody they play. The Lakers, as soon as they decide what kind of team they're going to be, and it all comes from inside. I mean, I think the coach is doing a nice job getting them in position to do some good things. Now they just have to execute what he wants to get done. And when they do that, they could be a factor in this title search because they could beat a lot of teams in the city. They played North tough for 3 quarters. They're playing South tough right now. I didn't see the Roosevelt game, but I mean, they got the ability to beat some people. Okay, the Lakers get into finally get enough fouls up to put South on the line. Might have fouled the wrong guy. The crowd favorite, number 12, was Carl Phillips. They always root him on.
Carl Phillips, the 5'9" sophomore. As Peters hits. Eight points now for Peters. Make that state 8. Steadman.
Poor communication on the Lakers here. They know what they want to get off.
And push-off is going to go against Steadman, I believe. Switch that. That'll go against Johnson.
Is that on Johnson? Yeah. Okay, his 3rd foul. I see some nice potential for both teams. I want to see them just get it out. I mean, you just got to fight through it. Fight through the rough stretches. I wanted to say something quick with we talked earlier about the 3 basketball teams that are ranked from the city conference and doing a real nice job. But it's nice to see the good guys like Louis Boone get a nice team where could possibly go and win it all at the state tournament. You know, some of the guys that are not the favorite sons in the coaching profession, they sometimes inherit good quality teams and they go to the state tournament and makes them look like geniuses, which I often take exception to that. But Louis and his staff have been working real hard for a long time and preparing their kids, and now he's got some nice talented kids out there who can play, and I look forward to really make an impact in what happens in the state tournament.
Maybe tell everybody a little bit about the tradition now. The Boones have gone back, as well as the Carpenters. They go back a few years here locally.
Yeah, I don't know all of them. I remember the great Central team that one of the fine North teams upset. This goes back into the 70s, and Greg Boone was on there. He was a phenomenal shooter, ended his career at Augsburg, filling it up over there. Did an excellent job, and Louis has been coaching. And if you notice, the family's always there back him. It's a good family tradition kind of program. Carpenters have been around for a long time. Yeah, it's just excellent basketball programs over there. Finally shaking the reputation that Washburn's had as a football power back in the 70s.
And Daisy hits. 6-7 points now for Daisy.
We got a good look at it. Owens with a big rebound.
And the foul's going to go against Daisy.
Getting a little ragged at the end here now, but I just like the effort of the guys, what they've done in this game, both teams. There's got to be some recognition in there. What's working for you? Milk it until it doesn't work anymore. If the inside game's going, let's get it going. We're hitting the perimeter shots, let's do it. John Mahal shooting 2, knocks down the first one. Forgot to tape NYPD Blues.
21 points now from Mahal.
Probably should have had about 35 if they would have went to him consistently. Then you get the big guys fouled out who can't handle them. We fouled out. Four's got 2. Who's the kid that fouled out for South already?
Wugslin. Number 23.
Right, got him fouled out. Husser might have fouled out if we could have kept going to Mahal in there because he picked up the first foul of the game. Steadman with a big rebound. Hit the official, but the official was part of the floor. I don't know why that's blue ball. He said he was flicked away from him. Okay. Little cheap shots inside there now. 24 and 51. They're flipping elbows at each other.
And an intentional foul called against Owens.
John Steadman.
Owens, the transfer, coming to this South team this year.
Where did Owens come in from?
Brooklyn Center.
Okay. He's proven himself to be a good defensive player. Good at going to the basket. Better than average ball handling, but now he's got to work on that perimeter shooting. So they have to respect that, and they won't sag back off of him.
Points now for Owens. Watson set the inbound.
They're trying to foul. Officials don't really want to call it. I think Southwest is going to force them to call the foul. Oh, there's an over and back.
Nice passing. And Owens gets it. When it rains, it pours.
Gets it inside. He can't stop him. Coach Williams wants him to call an over and back, which was missed. It was definitely over and back. I know Coach Lesur is going to be happy with the victory, but it's something he can really applaud his players for. Their passing tonight, mainly on the interior, but all over, has been exceptional. And that's going to take you a long way. Defense and good ball handling. Take care of the ball and steal a few. That'll help you out in the long run.
And tonight's been a rough night on the officials.
Yeah, they've kind of changed what they were doing. They were calling it pretty tight in the first quarter. Slacked off a bit, hoping that they had set the message for the players, but why is this South guy looking into the stands here? Focus on the game. Stay focused, young fella.
71-61, 6 seconds remaining.
Steadman knocks in the first one and the second one.
And now 18 points for the Steadman.
6 seconds, I hope they don't foul, but I got a feeling that's what they bring some of these guys in for. Watching this kid play for a couple of years, this is his worst shooting game by far, but he still came up big when he needed it.
And this one's over, 71-63. South takes it here at Southwest. Again, back to the basic game plan. It was a game South won. A little choppy at times, but nevertheless, they walk out of here with the victory.
Their defense carried them, and again, the interior passing and the passing the whole game was exceptional. Got some easy baskets. For what in the first half, we saw one perimeter shot. Everything else came inside the lane there, so they're doing a nice job in there, and sooner or later, they'll start hitting that perimeter shot, and they're going to be really tough down the stretch.
Well, as we take a look at some of the final stats here, Lucier with 20 for South. We'll give him the game honors. Although we should give it to Owens just for the 3 dunks and the 15 points.
Owens played real well. Did some nice things out there defensively and going to the basket.
But nevertheless, we'll give it to Lucier. And player of the game honors for Southwest will go to Mahal, number 21. He played a good game down.
John Mahal did a nice job. Left a little bit to be desired on defense sometime, but offensively he was a force in there, and they didn't get the ball to him enough. But they'll iron that out and keep milking it. And there's not a lot of guys in the city big enough to handle him.
Well, nice game put out by South to take the victory here. Southwest Lakers again will revert back into themselves and try to come out of the next game with themselves focused for the next game.
I look forward to watching both of these teams play again. I think they can be okay. They do some good things out there, and just have to play with confidence and get it done.
Well, that'll do it for our coverage here. Bill, thank you for joining us again.
My pleasure again.
And to everybody out there, thank you for joining us as well. You've been watching Metro Area Sports Rap Productions of the High School Game of the Week. This is put together and copywritten by Ryan Young Productions, Metro Area Sports Rap Productions for 1994. All copyrights and rights are restricted without further written consent from Metro Area Sports Rap Productions and Southwest High School. Well, here from Southwest High Gymnasium, Ryan Young for Bill Chambliss. Thank you and have a good evening as South takes a victory, 71-63.
All right. Let's do it again. Stand up.
Go ahead.